You probably heard this a lot. Oh, you're insecure? You're a people pleaser? Well, then you just gotta stop caring about what other people think about you, huh? And that's great. Great advice. What if you don't have to? First of all, everybody cares about what other people think. Everybody. We're humans. We're social creatures. That's what we do. Us social creatures have this need of acceptance and a sense of belonging in a certain community. In fact, way back then, it was a means of survival. If a person doesn't get to be in a tribe, if that person's rejected in a tribe and can't find any other tribe to belong to, that person will die. Literally. It's history. Look it up. But now, especially with the age of social media, we can all communicate with each other even if we're very, very far away, which means we can actually choose our tribe. If you're rejected in a certain tribe, you can go to another. And another, and another. The options are endless. I'm not saying communication is easy nowadays, but I am saying that it's easier. By the way, if you're thinking, oh, you gotta be independent, you don't need no man, person, anyone else. This isn't what this video is about. I totally understand the importance of individuality, but again, we're social creatures. We actually need to socialize and have friends and belong in a certain community or communities. You're insecure. You feel like everybody's judging you. You only feel good about yourself if you get other people's praise and approval. And you set arbitrary standards for your self-worth by comparing other people's abilities, lives, traits, accomplishments, whatever, to your own. In short, you have painfully low self-esteem. And guess what? The lower a person's self-esteem has, the more judgy they are towards themselves and especially other people. You know why? Because in their head, if they get to criticize other people, it lifts them up. That's how they make themselves feel good, other than fishing compliments from other people. So what's the big deal if we care too much what other people think? If we place our self-worth to other people's point of view, then we'll never truly feel good about ourselves. Relying on external validation is like filling a bucket with water. But the bucket has a hole in the bottom, so it'll never get full. And if the water stops filling the bucket, it's not going to take long for it to be empty again. Oh, you can't please everyone. You just can't. You know why? Because each and every one of us are so different. Our perspectives are different. Our point of views are different. So you can't just grade something so subjective. A person can think that you are the coolest person that person has ever met. But there will be another person that will say the exact opposite of that. And usually, you can't make them change their mind, because once they are set of not liking you, they're only gonna hear what they want to hear. And they don't want to hear anything from you, no matter how nice or kind or good you are. This takes time and effort, and I can't really elaborate on how exactly you should work on your self-esteem, but I will recommend a lot of resources that have helped me. If you're already content with yourself, then you don't feel the need to be the center of attention or brag about yourself just to get the external validation that you so crave. But instead, you validate yourself. And that's what really matters. If right now you're surrounded by overly critical and judgmental people, get out. Judgy people just sucks the joy out of you. And I totally understand that all humans are flawed and we all have our own set of demons in our closets that we need to take care of, but You don't have to be their doormat. You gotta get out there, find better people. Remember, your vibe attracts your tribe. So, whatever level of self esteem you have, that's the kind of people you're gonna attract, or you're gonna attract to. If your friend group consists of these kind of people, then you're actually better off alone. That's gonna suck for a while, being alone. But I'm not talking about being alone in terms of you not being able to spend time with yourself or be comfortable with yourself. That's a problem for another time. I'm talking about the period of being alone. The part that sucks because again, you're a human and you have this need to socialize and belong in a certain tribe. If we blindly and literally not care about what other people think, that makes us jerks. We would lack empathy, which means we're not able to connect with other people, especially out of mutual respect, which means we're isolating ourselves, which means we can't get that valuable feedback that we need sometimes to make good or better decisions or make us better as a person. You don't want that, do you? So, if we nurture ourselves and surround ourselves with supportive and like minded people, then we can strike a balance between valuing other people's perspectives and staying true to ourselves. So the next time someone says, "Oh, you shouldn't care about what other people think," remember, it's not about not caring at all. It's about caring the right things and the right people.